Good day to everyone. Today, our group night I'd like to discuss about an environmental issue that is happening now in the earth, which is urbanization. So now, I'm going to introduce what is the urbanization means and what is the global trend in urbanization from past to now. First, urbanization is referred to a process which is increases of total population that living in the urban area due to the population shift from rural to urban area that caused by multiple factors. During 20th century and before, major of people in the world still live in rural areas, but as the population extremely increases each year, the world's urban population proportion it increases from only 34% in 1960 to 56.2% in 2020. The total urban population had finally overtaken the rural population and become the major one during early 21st century, and is still increasing now. Urbanization increases the population in an area continuously, from a rural to an urban, from a village to a town, from a town to a city, and finally, it will become to a megacity with the time pass, which means an area with the population more than 10 million. In fact, there was only 3 megacities during 1970, but it increases to 17 during 2000, and it even doubled to become 34 during 2020 in the world.
There are several factors that cause the urbanization. Nowadays, population growth keeps increasing around the world. Demand of humans has become higher. Economy have become more industrialized in this century. Industrialization is a trend that representing a shifting to a novel non-agricultural economy from the old agricultural economies, then create a modernized society. Through Industrial Revolution, most of the people have moved from rural area to urban area. Commerce and trade also important in urbanization. Develop modern marketing institutions and exchange method has enhanced the development of the rural areas. Besides, most of the people are attracted by job opportunities to seek a better livelihood. The employee opportunities are high salary and are related in many sectors. Modernization brings convenience in people's life in many aspects such as education, sports, industries, business enterprise, infrastructure, medical facility, transport, communication and liberalization. These social benefits and service can improve people's living standard, which are unavailable in rural areas.
Nowadays, nearly half of the global population already lives in the urban areas. This trend brings both positive and negative impacts. The most remarkable benefit of urbanization is it improves people's quality of life. It stands to reason that it is very difficult to access electricity and clean fresh water in the rural area compared to the urban areas. In contrast, cities can implement cleaner water and energy systems, which serves as the fundamental requirements for a better life. Furthermore, well-developed cities can also assure that people are living a more comfortable life given infrastructure is built and public services are offered. However, for every plus, there is a minus. The tremendous increase of population in the city and close contact between people have led to rapid transmission of infectious disease, promoting disease outbreak. Cities with high population density give rise to under-provision of public open spaces, which increase the spreading rate of contagious disease such as Spanish flu and SARS. Besides, urbanization often leads to unemployment. Population explosion has caused the employment opportunities to dwindle faster than expected. Uncontrolled large-scale migration is associated with increasing urban poverty, which eventually results in development of slums and spreading of unlawful resident settlements.
Here are solutions to the problem of urbanization that we can solve. First is building sustainable and environmentally friendly cities. Governments should enact legislation to develop and offer ecology sound cities and smart development approaches. People should not live in unhealthy and polluting locations. Government should also encourage the sustainable use of urban resources. Second, provision of essential services. Urban stakeholders must ensure to all urban population have adequate access to essential social service. The goal here is to create and implement job opportunities and wealth creation activities so that people can earn a living and pay for the upkeeping of the service. Three is create more jobs. Private investment is natural resource used to employment creation should be promoted. Tourism, marketing, and sustainable resource exploitation have the potential to produce additional employment. Subsidies and grants may also be made available to foreign and private investment. And lastly is population control. Key stakeholders must offer campaign and counseling for effective medical health clinics and family planning. Medical health clinics geared on family planning alternative must be made available across the whole metropolitan region.
Now, we have come to the final conclusion. In short, urbanization is an inevitable process. As it brings significant development to the world, it also causes some negative impact to us. Now, it's becoming a challenge so far. A sustainable urban development must be achieved to prevent them and minimize the impacts to us in the environment. This is not only the action by the government, but it also the efforts from cooperation by their peoples and between each country too. At the ending, I believe that we will have a better quality of life in the future with a sustainable urban development. Thank you.